Steve, where he talked about Hollands and Blair, which beforehand, that was, you're looking at with the pressure thinking, no, that's a real 6-pointer. But then to come away from it and do everything we haven't done in the last game, where it was, everything we did was about finishing the final third, and we did it brilliantly, I thought.
Yeah, good to get the win. Completely different scenario to the Whitstable game, in as much as the situation with the pitch, you know, playing on a 3G on Saturday, the opposition, what they were good at. But yeah, looking at the league table before the game, I think they were 2 points behind us. So, as you've already said, you know, really important to take the 3, which, you know, in the end we managed to do it convincingly, I think. Yeah,
and it's got us up to 11th, which, considering we haven't any league games, that's not too bad.
No, I'd ideally like, you know, a couple of wins to just get us back up and amongst that sort of top 8. That would be where I kind of feel like we need to be looking, but you know, it's just so tight. We're 11th today, you know, we're playing the Vars next Saturday. Everyone that plays in the league probably be back down to 14th. It's just so tight. You just.
Well, it is like we were saying. We're now 6 points up promotion, but 6 points off relegation. It's so tight.
Yeah, it feels like one of them 800-metre races you see at the Olympics, where everyone's just bunched. And you've just got absolutely no idea until, you know, we're nowhere near the finishing line yet, and I'm sure there's going to be twists and turns. You've got a couple of the bigger sides just starting to get a bit of breathing space, although even VCD got pegged back by Rostall on Saturday, so anything can happen, and it will continue to happen every game.
Yeah, because when the game started, I thought it was fairly even start, to be honest. I thought both games were cancelling each other out, and then we both scored 2 cracking goals. And, you know, that's great that Ivesy got 2 goals, but for me, what was special about those 2 goals? It showed you how you want to play. And to be honest, you've got Ryan who comes in, gets in their half, and the ball in early is perfect. Then you get Reg to he does down to the byline, cuts in and drives right into the box before he crosses it. So it's just exactly how you want to play.
Yeah, and an even start to the game. And Blair, you know, they weren't without threat themselves. So I thought the first goal come at a really good time for us, almost out of nothing. Great early delivery by Ryan. I think Josh Woodliff intercepted it, put it into Ryan. Ryan spotted Ives's run, which is a good run. I mean, you look on the video, Ives's pointing where he wants it, and Ryan's put it on an absolute sixpence for him. And it's really calm, composed side foot volley. Great to just break the deadlock. Second goal, quick free kick from Walder. Reggie manages to wriggle his way through, gets a couple of bites at getting the ball across, and despite having 6 or 7 people in their own penalty box, Ives's completely free. Give us a commanding 2-0 lead. But we then managed to just as you think we should be slamming the door on the opposition, we go and let in a really crap one in stoppage time from
that was really frustrating, because you thought, we're getting 2-0 up, that's it. It's a really comfortable game second half. And they just nick it. Right at the time, it's just like switching off.
Yeah, and again, you can just imagine the whole tone of their team talk completely changes. I thought they came out second half, they changed their formation, they matched us up, which actually I think worked for them. I think they had quite a strong spell. I mean, they're obviously quite comfortable on the ball, some of their boys. And yeah, we were having to absorb quite a lot of pressure. I think Bentley made one very good save, he's tipped one onto the post. They've had another one where there's a little bit of a hairy moment where I think Ryan Hollands has ended up clearing it off the line. That said, we've had a couple, I think Ellis has saved one from Reggie and Festos has put one over the bar. So you could sense the next goal was going to be really important. And we've got it, a great goal as well.
Yeah, because I was saying, we were watching that, and it sounds really contradictory. We were saying, before we scored, it was like, just manage the game out, keep hold of the ball and manage the game out. We were getting frustrated. And then, no, manage the game sort of thing. And then suddenly, we get 2 great goals. I mean, both were great finishers.
Yeah, they were fabulous goals. Obviously, the first one, we turned the ball over deep in our half, played it out to Festos. He spotted Regan early, put it into the left channel. Hell of a lot of work for Reg to do, and he's just drawn the centre half in, and then absolutely whipped it into the far corner. So that was fantastic, and you could sort of sense the relief from everyone when that happened. We then changed the formation just to combat what we felt Blair were causing us a little bit of a problem with, and I do think that took the sting out of them a little. I think that third goal took the sting out of them, to be honest.
Yeah, their heads went.
Yeah.
Sort of like you could see the score in that fourth goal.
Yeah, I believe so. And by that time, Shieldsy was obviously on the pitch. Josh MacArthur was already on the pitch. Not long after that, we brought on Rawes, Jacko. Hudson was obviously on at half time, so I think really big difference, and I don't mean this disrespectfully to them, but the quality of boys that we were bringing on compared to the boys that they had on their bench.
They were a very young team, weren't they, in their bench?
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect, but a few of them look like they're only about 17.
And they quite possibly are, because I've got a feeling, I know Clint has been involved with youth football, and it might even be they're still 18s now, but obviously he's took over. Difficult time to come in. There's obviously a bit of a transition in terms of the playing squad there, and he's a good guy. Like, I hope he does well, but he's got his work cut out there because it's an unforgiving league, and I bet he's scratching his head how he's ended up losing that game 4-1.
That's what that was almost my opening question. Yeah, they must be really surprised. How have they lost 4-1? And the other way looking at it is for once, how have we won 4-1? Brilliant at last. Because, you know, like the Whitstable game was saying, it just doesn't happen in the final third. And every time we got a clear chance, we took them, and it was brilliant to finally see that. Because, I mean, it's a bit long-winded, but it's like we were saying last week, oh, we lost to Whitstable. I think Whitstable are going to be a lot higher up than they will be. But also, in the last 4 games we lost 1-0 to 2-0. We've won 3-1, 3-1, 4-1.
Yeah. And
that really sets us up for the Hassocks game now, because we've won with a bit more confidence. It's going to be tough, but we've got, you know, that's a lot of goals.
No, exactly. I mean, again, you look at the league table, we haven't conceded many goals compared to most of the teams around us. I think we conceded 20, which, I'd rather have conceded less, but we're not actually too bad. It's been goals scored. But actually, when you look at the cups, we put 2 past Glebe, 3 past Pagham, 3 past Erith and Belvedere in the Kent Senior Cup, and obviously 4 on Saturday. So we've been relatively. We just seem to have days where it'll either happen for us or it won't, and that's in front of goal, because we've been pretty solid at the back.
Yeah.
And again, we had moments where we had to absorb on Saturday, and Bent's, as I say, Bent's done his bit 100%. But he wasn't overworked. A lot of the time we were just defending well. I thought Heinze played well, I thought H played well, I thought Jim played well. Walder does what he does in front, and then Shieldsy comes on, picks up that baton and carries it on. I actually thought the wing backs were better without the ball, because I thought we struggled with the wing backs.
Ryan had a really good game.
Yeah, he did. He had a good game, he deserved it. Door was opened for him because Mo went away, and I didn't really feel Macca had a good game last week. I just felt Ryan deserved the chance. He's been perseverant. He's always asking what he needs to do. He works hard in training. He's got that natural left foot, which does give you a little bit of better balance. And he's took his opportunity. Probably suited him, 3G pitch as well.
Yeah.
The only thing with Ryan is just the physical side of the game. But I know he's out to prove to me that he can do that. And
well, I thought, because you tweaked the team a bit, but I thought there was, there was a lot of players working hard and getting on with, like Festos worked his socks off.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He had to play a bit deeper in with his back. But he did well. I thought Lou did well when he came in. Like I said, Ryan did well.
Yeah, again, Lou's had to be a little bit patient. We've got a good squad.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a squad of players that, on the whole, are very evenly matched. And what it does mean is it means they all know that there's competition. Nearly every single one of them has got competition on his shirt, and they know they've got to be on their toes. The attendance at training is fantastic, and that's because they know if you don't train, you really are.
Well, each game you seem to be having to make 1 or 2 or 3 changes, and it's not affecting the lineup. You haven't got.
No.
It doesn't feel like we've got a strongest 11. We've got a strongest 16, 17 almost.
And again, I guess we've reinforced that point by saying that when the subs are coming on this season, and they're helping us. Now, not every game. Like, to be fair, we rolled the dice at Whitstable. We couldn't break the deadlock. We rolled the dice at Sutton. We couldn't break the deadlock. So it's not a guarantee of anything. But on the whole, I think if you look at the subs that have come on, they've generally helped and improved us, or shored us up and made sure.
Well, that's why you had three guys came in, because they did against Whitstable, I thought. So you brought 2 or 3 in.
Yeah.
And if you have to keep doing that's going to build a stronger squad.
100% squad game, absolutely squad game. So long may that continue. We've got a couple of boys now out or injured. So again, there'll be a little bit of a rotation for Saturday.
Yeah.
So yeah, but at least I'm not scratching around. And
Well, no, and you're not also thinking, oh, I've really weakened the team, because that Kazakhstan game is going to be tough.
yeah, well, most of the boys, in fact, I think I'm right in saying, I hope I'm not doing anyone, with the exception of Josh Woodley, I think all the others have been with us since the start of pre-season. So there's a little bit of a settled group. They all understand tactically what we're doing.
And we haven't lost anybody. By now, you've usually lost 5 or 6 players.
They all like each other, and I think they like the environment. I hope you'd have asked them that. And as I say, what that means is you just get that stability. They all understand how each other play. They all understand how we want them to play, and it makes it all a little bit more seamless. Won't guarantee you're going to win every game, and you know, let's not get massively carried away. But it was a needed win, and it was a convincing win.
Cheers, Ed. Thanks.
Nothing about Essex.
Oh, well. All right, go on. I'll ask you. Because Hassocks is good. Like I keep just said, it's going to be a tough game because they're top of their league, aren't they?
Hassocks are second in their league right now. They were top for a large period of it. 5-0 win on Saturday. A couple of my good mates played for them. Morgan Vale, who was obviously with us last year, and Jamie Wilkes, who played for me at Uckfield. So I'll be looking forward to seeing them. And any other week, I'd be wishing them win. But they're a very fit side, very close-knit side. So it'll be a tough game. Got a lot of time for their management team. They're good guys. But we're confident. It'll be 2 confident sides going head to head on a beautiful playing surface. so that'll be good. Get yourselves down there. Come on, everyone get themselves down. Everyone loves the Vars. Get yourselves down. Let's get a decent gate. Let's get the place rocking and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see if we can get another 3 or 4 goals this time.
Up the Royals.
Cheers.